for me. Above all, won't you, baby, listen to my plea. I need you so much, I need your care, need all the loving, baby, you can spare. Oh, oh, baby, won't you help for me? Okay, so today we're gonna do Help the Poor by B.B. King. It's actually a pretty simple song. It's only really 3 chords the entire song, like any good blues song really, and just some different times that you'd use it. So for the verses, I guess we'll call them verses, although it's kind of loose interpretation here, would be just this. Okay, so it goes. So that first part, you're going to play twice with your pointer finger on the 5th fret of the low E, and then your pinky is going to come on the 8th fret of the low E. And then you're going to play the 5th fret of the 8th string, and then you're going to strum down into a D minor 7, which is you're barring from the A to the high E on the 5th fret. Your middle finger is going to go on the 6th fret of the B, and your ring finger is going to go on the 7th fret of the D. So that's the first part. You're going to help the poor, help the poor, help poor old me. Then the first chord change jumps to an A7. So you're barring the entire 5th fret from E to E. Then your middle finger is going to go on the 6th fret of the G string, and your ring finger is going to go on the 7th fret of the A string. You go back to the D minor 7, and at the very end of the verses, I'm loving, baby, you can spare. So that's going to be a G minor 7. So what that is you bar from E to E on the 3rd fret with your pointer finger, and then you are going to take your middle finger, your ring finger, and do the 5th fret of the A string. Then you do an A7. Just end it by going B minor 7, A7, and then you're ready to start again. Okay, so that's all that there is. And then there's like a bridge, which is the same 3 chords, it just starts differently. So what that goes is, you are my inspiration, you can make me be a king. Okay, so what that is just that G minor 7 to the D minor 7. You repeat that. You go back to the G minor 7, ramp it up into the A7. Now let me give you one quick idea for what you can do for like a solo breakdown. If you're playing it by yourself, what I like to do is bring your thumb and grab the 10th fret, because you're gonna like solo over the verse chords here. You're gonna grab your thumb, wrap it around to the 10th fret of the low E, and then use your ring or your middle. Good lord. Use your pointer finger to grab from the D all the way to the high E, and you're gonna bar that. It's gonna look like this. So it's a D minor chord, and then you're just gonna start by doing something kind of funky. So what that is you use your pinky to grab the 13th fret of the high E, and then use your ring finger to quickly go to the 12th fret of the high E, and then you're going to strum the bottom 3 strings while hammering on to the G string of the 12th fret and pulling back off, and then grabbing the 12th fret of the D string. And then the only other thing that you might want to do is to hammer on to the 12th fret of the D, pull off, and then grab that 12th fret of the A, and then hammer back on to the 12th fret of the D. So it's really just in that little box there. And then you just go back and play the chords. But if you do that and you ramp it up, It'll sound really cool. So I hope you found this lesson helpful. Let me know in the comments below.